using Skunkworks to radically innovate K-12 education. It's such a treat to speak with you this morning about Design-Lab's story. My name is Dr. Christina Alvarez, and along with my partner, Dr. Martin Rayala, we co-founded Delaware Design-Lab High School. The problem that we're trying to solve is how to create schools for the future at a time of exponential technological change that is creating amazing change across civilizations in the entire globe. Our vision is to create meaningful and sustainable change and support schools around the world, understanding that we start here, right here in our backyard. Again, we're with Design-Lab Schools, and one of the things that we do is we support school districts, superintendents, schools, individual schools, and teachers in public, private, and charter schools. We're charter school experts. Whether you're reforming an individual school or a program, we're here to help. David Kelley is our inspiration. He's the founder of IDEO, a Stanford University professor, and David is best known for his enduring legacy is using design thinking and human-centered design, which is now nicely, we're really happy to say, is in schools. The Design Lab curriculum framework is, our innovation is adding media and design to STEM. We have a comprehensive curriculum that starts with the same rigorous standard curriculum as all others, which is English language arts, mathematics, sciences, the arts, and then we add media and design to our framework. And to that we also add 2-dimensional, 3-dimensional, 4-dimensional, and 5-dimensional learning modalities. Opening schools is a tough job, and in most markets, opening a charter is very, very difficult. And what we did is we started in 2012 using design thinking to actually found a school from the ground up. That's all of the planning, funding, fundraising, and in 2015, we were opened the school in Delaware, in Newark, Delaware, Delaware Design-Lab High School. And those are our students on the first day of school. Simultaneously with opening the school, we decided that we would go for the XQ Super School project. So after a 1-year rigorous competition in which we competed with 1,900 other teams, in 2016, we won an XQ Super School prize of $10 million for educational innovation and excellence. Our happy students are thrilled to be in this kind of education, and what we want to do is we want to look at a little film that poses the question, how do you continuously radically innovate education?
Today is our ribbon-cutting, groundbreaking celebration as we begin the next school year. Yay! We've got students, families, teachers, and people from around the community that support us. In starting this school, I didn't want some kind of a boutique school that was just for selected students. I wanted a proof of concept for a method of education using the design thinking model. And with the XQ Super School funding, we can really transform and rethink high schools.
For us, it's creating really deep opportunities for learning and finding out how to do that.
We started with the idea of rethinking high schools. That's the whole point of calling ourselves a Design-Lab School. It's a research high school.
Technology is changing, so schools have to change with the technology.
These are our key points, our ideas of what we want in our school.
What we're really doing is creating a place where students will thrive in what is a new model of school. The curriculum is specifically about having the students make learning visible. We call it visual communication.
If we were to actually have, plays.
They're going to demonstrate that they're learning and make their learning visible in every single subject.
We're focusing on regular students, not handpicking the best students.
We have a lot of kids with learning needs. Individual education plans, what's called special education. We have a model that's inclusive.
I'm looking for colleges now. Trying to start a little early because I found myself a little confused about what I wanted to do.
We're taking more risks. We're searching for new ideas, trying to create a world that works for everyone through design thinking.
Great. The innovator's dilemma is what we faced, and it can be summed up in very simple terms. What got you here is not going to get you there. So in order to continue to innovate, we put together a Skunkworks team, which, by the way, it's a trademarked term from Lockheed Martin, and we're acknowledging that. And the Skunkworks team met all year long, a cross-functional team of community stakeholders, and they met, and while the school was in the day-to-day grind and busyness of lunches and transportation and school operations, this team did continual innovation. And today, that's what going skunk means. You'll need a team that has 3 kinds of people. Your Skunkworks innovator team, they will have to be readers, lifelong learners. Optimists. Tough-minded optimism is the key to the other type of thinking that you have to have on your team. And you have to have thought leaders, because thought leaders are paradigm shifters and that create the future. In conclusion, create a Skunkworks team in which you do continuous research and development as you continue to create your school, and have lots and lots of fun. Protect that team from the day-to-day operations. Give them a tiny special budget, and just have a great time watching them make the impossible happen. Thank you.